ahead and call the meeting to order. If we could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, liberty, justice.
All right, roll call, please.
Mrs. Bloom? Here. Ms. Lehman? Here. Ms. Lewis? Here. Mr. Nally?
Here.
Mr. Price?
Here. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from our regular meeting held March 11th, 2024, and our special board meeting held March 19th, 2024?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lewis, second by Mr. Nally. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Mr. Nally?
Yes.
Ms. Bloom? Yes. Ms. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Price?
Yes, motion's approved. Moving on to legislative report.
I have nothing this evening.
No walk-on items tonight?
No, sir.
Okay. Moving on to our community section of the agenda, and we'll go on to the Learning and Liberty.
All right. This is the fun part and the part that you've all come for. First of all, let me start. This is a very special thing. This is a big deal. It doesn't get much bigger in Fremont City Schools than what we're going to do tonight. Your students were picked out of their class or, for middle school, out of the entire team as the student. This is a special thing. If there's ever been a moment for a parent to be proud, this is it. This is certainly it. You're going to hear things like kind to their friends. You're going to hear things like does their best in school, loves learning, is great to their classmates. Those are the things you're going to hear about your students tonight. But let me explain sort of what's going to happen physically. We're going to start with fourth grade. When we start, we're going to bring all the fourth graders down here to the corner, have them all there in a big pile of fourth graders. And then we'll call their name. They'll go right to the middle, front and center, in front of all of you. And we're going to hear how amazing they are. Then they'll step over here and wait. And then when everyone's done, we'll get a group picture with all the students with their certificate. Okay? Before we do that, I'd like to make sure that we honor a big partner in this evening, and that's our educators. If you're a teacher who has selected one of these fine students to be your stellar student, would you stand, please? Students, find them. They're out here. Thank you. Thank you much, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any administrators, building principals? If you would stand, please. You're here. There they are. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to hand it over.
Okay. We have 3 students here tonight that are reps for our Learning and Liberty Foundation. Araya, Anaya, and Will. They will be reading the names of the students. I forget which one of you is doing 4th grade. Araya? Oh, there. No, just wait. So as each one reads their class, 4th grade or 5th grade, they will announce that after the pictures are taken for the group ahead. I'm Sue Brickner, and I am a trustee on the Learning and Liberty Foundation. The Learning and Liberty Foundation was established on May 1st, 1987, set up by then Superintendent Kent Watkins and Assistant Superintendent David Brickner. The mission of the Learning and Liberty Foundation of Fremont City Schools was to enhance the learning process, increase educational opportunities, and encourage instructional, innovational creativity by generating and distributing financial and other resources. One of the many ways we achieve this is by offering scholarships to high school students, Fremont City School Teacher Grant Opportunity, the Gold Medal Banquet, to name a few. So we will start now with the 4th grade and follow their lead. Is Jadrian here? No? Okay.
All right. Our first group of stellar students is for the 4th grade, and we will start with Atkinson. All 4th graders? Just
No,
Atkinson?
all 4th graders.
All of them. All of them. All 4th graders. All of them. All of them. Okay. All right. All right. So we'll start with the names, right, of each student, and then okay. Gavin Gerber. All right. Okay. Okay. Gavin is a 4th grade student in Mrs. Eckleberry's class. Gavin enjoys playing football, basketball, and baseball. He also spends time playing video games and knee hockey. Gavin enjoys riding his bike during his free time. Gavin was chosen as a stellar student because he puts forth his best effort in everything he does. He takes pride in his work and is eager to learn. Gavin strives to go above and beyond expectations. He is a great role model and always is willing to help others. Gavin said, "You should never back down and never give up." Congratulations and thank you, Gavin. All right. Layla Long, daughter of Jennifer Ziegler Long and Chad Long, is a 4th grade student in Rachel Shervanak's class. Layla enjoys wrestling and reading. She is also a Make a Difference Club. Layla was chosen as a stellar student because she comes to school every day with a positive attitude. She is always ready to work hard. Layla is a leader in the classroom and a role model for her peers. Layla stated, "If you try hard, you get better." Congratulations and thank you, Layla. From Krogan, Ashton McCoy, daughter of Ashley Stoudinger and Clinton McCoy, is a 4th grade student in Mrs. Kern's class. Ashton enjoys watching TV and having friends over for sleepovers. She is a part of the Make a Difference Club. She plays volleyball, basketball, and softball. She also enjoys watching her brother play basketball. Ashton was chosen as a stellar student because she is a very hard worker and strives to get good grades. She is kind and caring towards others and has a fun personality. Ashton said, "Just pay attention, don't talk when the teacher is talking, and do your work. Simply follow directions." Congratulations and thank you, Ashton. Okay. Mia Alonso. All right. Maya. Okay. Maya Alonso. Daughter of Selena Cabanillas, is a 4th grade student in Mrs. Pote's class. Maya is a great artist, especially with paper crafts and paper designs. She constantly creates new crafts to share with her peers and the teachers. Once she has made friendship bracelets for others. Maya was chosen as a stellar student because she constantly goes above and beyond helping teachers organize work and pass things back both in and out of the classroom. She is kind to her peers and is willing to work in small groups to help explain how to do the work and rarely gets frustrated. Maya puts forth effort into her work and will make corrections when she needs to without complaining and a smile on her face. Maya said, "I don't know how you do this. I'm never going to be a teacher." Congrats. Maya Alonso, hija de Selena Cabanillas, es estudiante de cuarto grado en la clase de la señora Folt. Maya es una gran artista, especialmente con manualidades y diseños en papel. Siempre crea nuevas manualidades para compartir con sus compañeros y maestros. Una vez hizo pulseras de la almacén para otras personas. Maya fue elegida como estudiante estelar porque siempre va más allá dentro y fuera del aula, ayudando a los maestros a organizar el trabajo y transmitir cosas. Es amable con sus compañeros y se frustra. Maya se esfuerza en su trabajo y hace las correcciones cuando es necesario sin quejarse y con una sonrisa en el rostro. Maya dijo, no sé cómo haces esto. Yo nunca seré maestra. Felicitaciones y gracias, Maya. Diego Mejia.
Yeah.
Son of Elena Velazquez and Julio Mejia, is a fourth grade student in Mrs. Wheeler's class. Diego enjoys playing soccer and basketball, both at school and outside of school. He loves to dance and even has some pretty good dance moves. Diego finds drawing to be a peaceful activity, and his favorite video game is Roblox. Diego was chosen as a stellar student because he is a hardworking student who takes it upon himself to make sure all of his work is done. He likes to stay busy. Diego is respectful and a great friend to many throughout the school. He wants to make sure that those around him are proud of him. Diego tries his best on all of the activities he works on. Diego said, each year is a new school year and new friends. Have fun and be happy. Congratulations and thank you, Diego. Next up are our students from Lutz. Jane Wagner, daughter of Molly and Adam Wagner, is a fourth grade student in Mrs. Jill Pemberton's class. Jane likes art and nature. She enjoys swimming, basketball, and soccer. Jane also participates in Girl Scouts and 4-H. Jane was chosen as a stellar student because she is a stellar person. She is filled with positivity, dedication, and determination. Jane excels academically and is a true friend to everyone. Mrs. Pemberton feels she has a bright future ahead. Jane said, "Be nice to the world, and the world will be nice back." Congratulations and thank you, Jane. Ellie Faith Boat. Okay. Daughter of Jennifer and Mike Boat, is a fourth grade student in Mrs. Villarreal's class. Ellie enjoys reading and science. She plays on soccer and softball teams. Ellie loves playing with her dogs and doing artwork. She also participates in Make a Difference Club. Ellie was chosen as a stellar student because she is on the honor roll. She also actively participates in class. Ellie comes to school with a positive attitude and initiates many smiles in kind and sincere ways. She sets a great example for behavior and handles herself with maturity. Ellie is also dependable. Her classmates enjoy being with her and pick up on her good, friendly habits. Ellie's teachers enjoy having her because of her demeanor and focus. Ellie said, "Life may be tough, but you just have to keep going." Congratulations and thank you, Ellie. Alex Cook. Son of Andrea and Doug Cook, is a fourth grade student in Amanda Sigley's class. Alex enjoys playing football and volleyball. He likes to play gorilla tag on his VR. Alex is interested in science, geography, and learning about the world. Alex was chosen as a stellar student because he is a very kind, caring, and studious young man. He goes above and beyond at school to help his classmates. Alex is a joy to have in class and represents the Let's Equals well. Alex said, "Don't focus on the past, focus on the future." Congratulations and thank you, Alex. Last but not least, our students from Otis. Kensington Swanton. Daughter of Katie and Ray Tittle, is a fourth grade student in Mrs. Paxton's class. Kensington enjoys gymnastics, tumbling, singing, and playing basketball. Her favorite subject is math. Kensington was chosen as a stellar student because she is an amazing young lady. She works hard every day and is a positive role model for her peers. She is incredibly bright, kind, and cheerful. Mrs. Paxton feels it is a blessing to be her teacher and to watch her flourish. Kensington said, "I feel like people should do the right thing. People should be kind because kindness spreads and makes everyone happier and the world a better place to live." Congratulations and thank you, Kensington. Silas Wynn, son of Josh and Ashley Wynn, is a fourth grade student in Julie Medell's class. Silas enjoys playing and watching basketball and swimming. He also spends time playing video games, Pokemon, and talking to others. Silas was chosen as a stellar student because he is a sweet, caring young man who comes to work each day ready to accomplish it. He is a hard worker and excels in all academic areas. Silas is very respectful to his peers and teachers. He is always willing to offer a helping hand and genuinely cares about others. Silas said, "School is a place to help you with your future achievements. I just love school because of the teachers and my friends and the freedom to learn and have fun." Congratulations and thank you, Silas. Ryder Stewart. Son of Taylor and Austin Wilhelm, is a fourth grade student in Mrs. Marche's class. Ryder likes to play with his brother and relax with his family. Ryder was chosen as a stellar student because he always makes good choices at school. He is a good friend to his classmates. Ryder is a very helpful and consistently participates in class. He puts forth a lot of effort into his work. And Ryder said, "My favorite thing to do at school are math and PE class. They are really fun." Congratulations and thank you, Ryder.
Should get the learning and liberties. Huh? Learning and liberties. Are they different? Like oh, the order. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think it's the taking notes. We got our Chromebooks out. We could have started a paper on them.
We'll now start with our Atkinson Stellar students. Lakeland England. Lakeland is the daughter of Matthew and Allison Eaglin. She is a fifth grade student in Mrs. McBride's class. Lakeland is a member of Make a Difference Club and Safety Patrol. Outside of school, Lakeland is a member of the Sand Otter Swimming Club and Girl Scouts. One of Lakeland's favorite hobbies is going to her grandma's house and making sewing projects with her grandma. She also loves taking trips to Kelly's Island with her family on their boat and spending time at her grandma and grandpa's lake house. Lakeland especially enjoys swimming and horses. Mrs. McBride chose Lakeland as the stellar student from her class because Lakeland is the type of student every teacher wishes their whole class was filled with. Lakeland knows her daily routine well and adjusts easily to change. She is self-motivated, focused, and perfectly behaved. Lakeland is kind and a friend to all. She is willing to help her teachers and peers without hesitation. Lakeland completes her work on time and with her best effort. She also has wonderful parents at home who support and encourage her throughout her academic and extracurricular activities. Lakeland stated that she thinks Mrs. McBride chose her for the Stellar Student Award because she tries her best to learn, be positive, and respect others every day. Lakeland tries to be a good role model for the other students at Atkinson, especially her little sister. Lakeland enjoys helping other kids and her teachers when they need it. She said that she loves learning new things and being at school. Lakeland's personal quote is something her dad often says to her: "You can keep crying or start trying." When she doesn't think she can do something and gets sad, her dad reminds her to keep trying no matter what, because that will work a lot better than crying and not trying. Congratulations and thank you, Lakeland. Rain Foster. Rain is the daughter of Tasha Barberis, is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Lozano's class. She enjoys reading and spending time with her family. Rain likes playing volleyball and making crafts. Rain was chosen as the stellar student because she is respectful towards others and extremely helpful in the classroom. She perseveres when tasks are difficult and always has a positive attitude. Rain stated, "Try your best and never give up." Congratulations and thank you, Rain. Michael Walker. Michael is the son of Georgina Inguinano and Michael Walker. He is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Renee Brandon's class. Michael enjoys playing Fortnite and designing computer games. He also loves riding his ATV, going to Cedar Point, and playing flag football with his friends. Michael also participates in martial arts. Michael was chosen as a stellar student in his class because he is respectful and trustworthy. He always comes to school with a smile and a good attitude. Michael is always working hard to improve and is willing to help out anyone at any time. He goes above and beyond in all he does. No matter how difficult the work or situation is, Michael always tries hard to persevere. Michael says his personal quote is, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world," because it's positive and makes him feel good. It encourages him to have perseverance in all situations. Congratulations and thank you, Michael. Next, we will have the Krogan Stellar students. Araya Downton. Araya is the daughter of Sherelle Liggins, is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Kopchek's class. Araya is interested in drawing, coloring, and writing. She also enjoys playing basketball.
Araya was chosen as her class's stellar student because she is an incredibly hard worker who takes her academics seriously. She is focused to achieve the goals she has set for herself, including becoming a doctor. Araya is an excellent role model for her peers by following expectations, helping others, being kind, and encouraging others. Araya said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." Congratulations and thank you, Araya. Kalasia McKinney. Kalasia is a daughter of Wendy Valley and is a fifth grade student in Mr. McDonald's class. Kalasia enjoys playing with her dog. She likes volleyball, basketball, and softball. Language arts is her favorite subject in school because she loves to research topics and write papers. She thinks it is so fun. When Kalasia grows up, she wants to be a cosmetologist and own her own business. Kalasia was chosen as her class's stellar student because she is well behaved, she gets good grades, and turns in her work on time. Kalasia helps around the classroom without being asked. She will often help with cleaning, rearranging, lunch counts, putting duties on the board, and help pass out assignments. Kalasia's motto is, "Do the best in life and never give up." Congratulations and thank you, Kalasia. Isley Schliff. Isley is the daughter of Rachel Gardner and Matthew Schliff. She is a fifth grade student in Dana Hansen's class. Isley likes completing arts and crafts projects. She especially likes making bracelets. Isley can be found on the volleyball court working on her skills. She also enjoys learning new hair and makeup techniques. Painting is one of her favorite pastimes. Isley was chosen as a stellar student because she can always be counted on to do the right thing. She gets along well with others and is always willing to help. Isley works hard and does her best in everything she does. Isley stated, "Always do your best so you are happy with the outcome." Congratulations and thank you, Isley. We will now move to Let's Stellar students. Cooper Furston. Cooper is the son of Jody and Sean Furston. He is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Neisler's class. Cooper likes to play soccer and play outside. He also enjoys playing Guess Who with his sister. Math is his favorite school subject. Cooper was chosen as his class's stellar student because he has a positive attitude. He is respectful towards adults and classmates. He encourages others to do their best and is a wonderful role model. Cooper strives to do his very best and is very responsible. He is a great example of how a Let's Eagle soars high. Cooper stated, "Try your hardest every day so you can make a difference in your community." Congratulations and thank you, Cooper. Yavni Heidelberg. Diabni is the son of Stacy Heidelberg and is a fifth grade student in Mr. Melter's class. Diabni likes basketball. He enjoys playing video games and riding bikes. Diabni spends time watching movies and taking walks. He also enjoys spending time at church. Diabni was chosen as his class's stellar student because he comes ready to learn each day. He is prepared and works hard. Diabni is friendly to his classmates and is a very kind young man. He has excellent manners and is nice to be around. Diabni said, "Don't give up even when times are hard." Congratulations and thank you, Diabni. Aria Jones. Finally, we have our Otis Stellar students. Grayson Tuman. Grayson is the son of Christian and Heidi Tuman. He is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Buttier and Mrs. Johnson's class. Grayson is a member of the Courteous Cardinals, Otis News Crew, Safety Patrol, and the Otis basketball team. He enjoys riding his dirt bike and four-wheeler, as well as hunting and showing pigs. Grayson was chosen as his class's stellar student because he is a kind-hearted student who is a good friend to everyone. He is always polite and helpful to his peers, as well as adults in the building. Grayson shows perseverance and always has a positive attitude. Grayson said, "Through God, all things can be done." Congratulations and thank you, Grayson. Riley Holly. Riley is the daughter of Cassie and Ebony Holly. She is a fifth grade student in Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Butier's class. Riley is a member of Girls with Goals, Curtis Cardinals, and the Otis basketball team. She also enjoys riding her bike in her free time. Riley was chosen as her class's stellar student because she comes to school every day with a positive attitude and a smile. She works hard and doesn't give up when things are difficult. Riley is kind to everyone and is always willing to help both students and adults. Riley said, "You can do anything if you put your mind to it." Congratulations and thank you, Riley.
Interesting size differences, the kid that's very tall and a power.
All right, so starting with sixth grade from Team Heidelberg, we have Brooklyn Eisenhower. Daughter of Cara and Lucas Eisenhower, is a sixth grade student on Team Heidelberg. Brooklyn is a student council representative and a Little Giant buddy. She swims for the Sand Otters Swimming Club and enjoys ballet. Brooklyn likes art, and loves playing outside with her little brother. Brooklyn was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is a great student who strives for quality work. She has an outgoing personality and is caring, kind, and compassionate. Brooklyn is always willing to help peers and teachers. Brooklyn loves this quote by Dr. Seuss: "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind." Congratulations and thank you, Brooklyn. From Team Miami, we have Carly Hotz. Daughter of Jessica and Chris Hotz, is a sixth grade student on Team Miami. Carly enjoys playing with dogs and hanging out with her family and friends. Her hobbies include painting and drawing. She plays volleyball, softball, and tennis. Carly is also a member of Make a Difference Club and Student Council. She was chosen as her team stellar student because she is such an amazing student. Her work is done with precision and care. Carly is kind, respectful, and sweet. She helps others and shows great patience in doing so. The teachers of Miami feel so fortunate to have Carly on their team. Carly said, "Failure has 7 letters, but so does success." Congratulations and thank you, Carly. From Team Tiffin, Ava Ramirez. Daughter of Melissa and Severo Ramirez, is a 6th grade student on Team Tiffin. Ava enjoys ice skating and playing hockey. She also likes spending time with her grandma. Ava was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is dependable and always tries her best. She is a great representative of Team Tiffin and Fremont Middle School. Ava is a great student and a great friend to her peers. Ava said, "If you fall down, keep getting up and you'll succeed." Congratulations and thank you, Ava. Moving on to 7th grade, first from Team Ohio, Savannah Lugers. Daughter of Jennifer Tallman, is a 7th grade student on Team Ohio. Savannah has expressed interest in music, writing, basketball, and graffiti art. She plays guitar and likes photography, cooking, and traveling. Savannah likes learning Spanish, business, and engineering. She is obsessed with Spider-Man. In her free time, Savannah enjoys writing and basketball. She excels in both of them. Savannah loves spending time with her friends and family. She also loves making people laugh. Savannah was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is a very conscientious student who always goes above and beyond the requirements in all her classes. In addition to being a good student, Savannah is also a leader who isn't afraid to stand up for injustices and be proverbial. A quote, voice of the people, she is respected by her peers and is an excellent representative of Team Ohio and FMS. "I love academics," Savannah said. "I want to be an entrepreneur or engineer." We have so many great kids on Team Ohio, but it was a no-brainer to choose Savannah Lugers as our nominee. She is the epitome of a well-rounded student, and we, the teachers, feel she embodies everything this honor represents. She will be a force to be reckoned with in a good way. Team OU teachers. Congratulations and thank you, Savannah. From Team Capital, we have Zoe Fotenhauer. Daughter of Alyssa Bennett, is a 7th grade student on Team Capital. Zoe is in competitive cheer and tumbling. She enjoys reading, coloring, and listening to music. Zoe was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is a hardworking student who is a positive influence on others. She treats her peers as well as her teachers with respect. Zoe takes learning seriously and is a pleasure to teach. Her maturity and overall attitude are going to continue her academic success. Her teachers are so glad she is part of Team Capital. Zoe said, "Take the risk or lose the chance." Congratulations and thank you, Zoe. From Team Toledo, we have Connor Valley. Okay. On to 8th grade. From Team Cincinnati, Mason Harder. Mason Harder, son of Brian and Steve Harder, is an 8th grade student on Team Cincinnati. Mason is involved in baseball, football, cattle showing, and 4-H. He also enjoys farming. Mason was chosen as his team's stellar student because he is a great student and continues to excel in the classroom. He earned a 4.0 for both first and second quarters. He currently stands with all A's for the third quarter as well. Mason comes to school with a positive attitude. He is always prepared for class and ready to learn. Mason demonstrates respect, responsibility, perseverance, and he is always willing to lend a helping hand to his classmates. He is an excellent representative of Fremont Middle School. Mason said, "Success doesn't just find you, you have to go out and get it." Congratulations and thank you, Mason. From Team Finley, Abigail Lindenberger. Daughter of Dane and Richard Lindenberger, is an 8th grade student on Team Finley. Abby is interested in drama club and is playing a leading character in their 2024 production of A Tale of a Thousand Winds. She also enjoys drawing and watching movies with her family. Abby was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is a very hardworking student. She consistently turns in her work on time. Abby participates in class and asks insightful questions. She is kind and helpful to her peers and has a very optimistic attitude towards her education. Abby has a great sense of humor and is a very easy to get along with. She is an all-around outstanding person. Abby said, "Just one word can destroy somebody's whole world. Congratulations and thank you, Abby." Finally, from Team BGSU, Victoria Ray. Daughter of Jennifer and Lawrence Ray, is an 8th grade student on Team BGSU. Victoria is involved in Quiz Bowl, Yearbook Club, and Make a Difference Club, Future Educators, Little Giant Buddies, Spirit Club, and Asset Team. She plans to join the track team in the spring. Victoria enjoys reading and volunteering. She especially enjoys volunteering at the animal shelter. Victoria was chosen as her team's stellar student because she is very involved in her school and in volunteering. She is helpful to her peers as she tutors them and also helps her teachers. Victoria is a stellar student and always does the right thing. She is kind to everyone is a conscientious student. Victoria said, "Never be afraid of what's in front of you because of who's behind you." Congratulations and thank you, Victoria.
Thank you, folks. That kind of concludes our award ceremony. Thank you much. This doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens in families. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Oh, I had it all good.
Yeah, I took good notes.
Oh,
Was she back there?
she's on right there. Taylor's a little
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yep.
I'll have to build it into my comment lightly. Chris Opel's son and daughter, they've got like Four girls.
What do they?
Yeah. That's her dog. Chris Opel's dog.
Give it another second.
We already have, he has more than one. Orange. There's the other. Sure.
Oh, that's
Orange is the one.
my dog.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Neat.
That's another son.
All right, think we're good?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move on with the rest of our agenda here. Second part of the community section is the hearing of the public. If anyone would like to address the board, Mr. Detweiler has a microphone. He can come down. If you want to just come to the front of the stage down there, you can. Just state your name and address for records purpose. So is there anyone who would like to address the board on anything? All right. Moving on to superintendent's report.
All right. Well, that was really my celebration of all things. You can see why we do what we do. And folks, you are a big part of that. Thank you for your time as board members to be a part of that. And I don't know if you can't hear that and think we're doing good work. There's something wrong with you. So thank you very much. Mr. Price, really, I don't think I have anything else. I'd like to move on to some very important items on tonight's
We
agenda.
can move forward.
All right. Under board action, I'd like to consider the appointment of a superintendent. Didn't think I'd say that. It's recommended. I'm going to read the whole thing. It's recommended pursuant to RC 3319.01 that Denise Hurt be appointed as the superintendent of Fremont City School District for a term beginning August 1st, 2024, and that the contract employment, including effective dates, is set forth in the written contract documents signed by Denise Hurt and presented to this board for approval, be approved.
Can I get a motion to approve item 1, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lehman. Any discussion? Well, I'll go ahead and say for public record, just to give the community a little insight on how we went through this and the process for it. So we did conduct a search for applicants for the superintendent's position with Mr. Detweiler retiring. It's not that he's leaving on bad terms. He's just deciding to leave everything altogether.
That's right.
So we went through North Central Ohio ESC for the search. Thank you to them for all the help in conducting the search statewide. Wherever it was posted, it was everywhere. We had applicants turn everything in. We had an interview process. We had 3 candidates that we interviewed for that position. Obviously, Denise being one of them. So from that pool, we are very excited to have Denise, who is our assistant superintendent currently, move into that superintendent's position. We all agreed that she fit what we needed next. She's been a part of your process through this whole thing for these last 7 years. She's been a part of the district for 20 or so years. Born and raised in Fremont, so she knows everything about this school district and all the work that she has put in. So we are all very confident in our selection, but also her role as superintendent starting in August when John retires. So with that, thank you, Denise. We appreciate it. We look forward to working with you on a different level than what we have already before. So any other discussion?
I would just say, you know, with the pride that Denise has had in the district, you know, during her past 7 years, and looking forward, pride, the energy that I think she has, makes me very excited at the prospect of our district moving forward. So, again, congratulations, Denise.
And I personally cannot wait to see you excel even more than what you have already as a person. I'm excited, and I think it's an exciting thing for Fremont. So congratulations.
Just along with what else has been said, you're fantastic, Denise. But I think it's important that the community is aware of like Tom said, we took this process very seriously, and we considered the thoughts of the community as well. We got input from community members, as well as some of our staff who took the time to submit their input, and we considered all of that input as well, which also helped us to arrive at this decision. So, congratulations.
Congratulations, Denise.
If I may, just quickly,
Sure.
Denise asked me to write a letter of recommendation, one of the easiest letters I've ever written. And I wrote at the bottom, I can't think of no one else better to take over the district I love.
All right. With that, roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved. Congratulations, Denise.
We will have a proper reception at her first meeting in August. So we'll celebrate then too. All right, can we go on?
Yes.
All right. Item 2 tonight, consider approval of donations. With your approval, we have Beck Suppliers, $100, Anita Cortez, some batteries, Faith Lutheran Church for mints and snacks. They are frequent flyers for us for sure. Ed and Elizabeth Kaiser, $100 in cash. Fremont Ross Track Boosters, $2,726 for laptops. And new tent rental for the red carpet for Atkinson Elementary School, $60 value.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve item 2, please?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lewis. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bloom. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. Moving on to item 3, with your approval tonight, we will use Regulation IGBA-R for reading skills assessment for our 3rd grade reading guarantee. Our first reading of that policy.
Can I get a motion to approve item 3, please?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lehman. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bloom. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. Moving on to staff items this
Hold on.
evening.
Just 1 second.
I was just going to ask if we could get just a real brief explanation of item 3. Denise be able to do that?
Yes, she would. I think it's basically the policy that allows us to use what assessment we use for the 3rd grade reading guarantee, Denise?
Thank you.
And it is first reading, Mr. Nally, so we could, well, if there's anything else you need, we certainly can get that for you. Thank you very much. Go on?
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much. Item 4, some resignations. Laura Burris as head cheerleading coach. Rosemary Pemberton, elementary cafeteria staff, 38 and a half years for Rosemary. Tremendous dedication to Fremont City Schools. Diana Ratliff, cook And then Christine Smith, right behind her with 37 years. I remember doing the master schedule with Christine at the old middle school a very long time ago. So she has served also dutifully and with great integrity Fremont City Schools. So those are our resignations for this evening. Item 5, certified substitute there, Shirley Stacy. And some appointments, we have Jennifer Hallbeisen, who will be paraprofessional aide at Krogan. And on the top of the next page, Adelaide Stover, also a custodian, but also at Krogan. Item 6 are some supplemental contracts. We have Lindsay Brubaker, Joe Hershey, and Mark King for Focus Intervention Head Athletic Trainer and Faculty Manager. Item 7, a couple of supplementary contracts. Alex Cresswell for Head Soccer Coach for the boys. Item 8, continue our supplemental duty positions. We have at the top of the next page, Robin Moore for Concession Stand Manager. Everybody knows Robin. If you've been to a game, you know, there she is. Item 9, we have Eric Dirksen. Aaron Dirksen, good catch. Head volleyball coach, C5. Top of the next page, event workers, item 10. We've got Dana Affiliator for ticket scanner and Gina Hoppus-Heinlein as a ticket scanner. Those are personnel items for this evening.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve items 4 through 10, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion? One quick note, I think we're going to need someone to assist Robin Moore. She's pretty new at this.
Yeah,
Hasn't
she's kind
done
of a
it very
rookie,
much.
really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah, we're not sure about her.
Yeah.
So. It's her
Pretty
first rodeo for this, I think.
Right.
So, all
I
right.
wonder how much money she's sold in concessions. It'd be hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, all the
I wonder
years
how
she-
much popcorn she's
How much? Yeah, a ton. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. A couple status changes. Item 11, Marina Johnson, Judy Wiggins, and Jennifer Zucker.
Can I get a motion to approve item 11, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mrs. Bloom. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lehman. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. Item 12, consider the following dyslexia professional development. If you I'll talk to any primary teacher right now about dyslexia, it's almost a 4-letter word, unfortunately, right now, but there's just a tremendous amount of training that's required by the state, and we've been fortunate enough to be able to help support some of that. And with your help tonight, we'll give them $20 per hour for some of that training. So with your approval, item 12.
Can I get a motion to approve item 12, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bloom. Any discussion?
We just really appreciate all of the teachers and aides and everybody who is pouring right into the training so they can pour into our kids so that we can stay compliant with all of the regulations. So thank you to this group of teachers and aides who are willing to help.
For sure.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mrs. Bloom. Did I mess it up? Mr. Nally. Oh, I'm sorry. Close. Mr. Nally.
Yes.
Then was it Mrs. Bloom? Okay, now I'm totally off my game. I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Nally, Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
All right, item 13, contract with Dalton Harp. You may have seen Dalton at some winter sports. He's working with Chad Burnt in the athletic department to get some video and photography done. So really enjoy what Dalton's helped us do to get some more stuff on social media and so forth. So with your approval through the athletic department funds, we'll continue our work with Dalton.
Can I get a motion to approve item 13, please?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lehman. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion?
This is just for promotional purposes.
Yeah, videography for social media and some of the stuff that the athletic department's doing to help promote our students and our programs.
Is any of this for like historic value? Maybe any recording of any games, matches, things of that nature? Is this literally just
I think it's more social media driven as far as
Okay.
I understand. Yeah.
okay?
All right. Roll call, please.
Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
All right, thank you very much. Item 14. The next few items are some of our intervention. The first one is K-3 summer intervention for students that are trying to get through. I'm sorry, I'm going to get roll call for that one. So first one is our K-3 summer intervention.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve item 14, please?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lewis. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bloom. Any discussion?
Might notice it just says elementary school. We have yet to determine where we'll be. We'll get some response from the building principals as well as students and try to gauge accordingly. So.
All right. Roll call, please.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman.
Yes.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. This next one's really important. This is our Ross Credit Recovery Intervention. This will be available for students 9 through 12 who maybe just slipped up in a class or two and need to get some credits recovered. So with your approval, we'll offer that to students as well. Now, also, and Denise and I were talking about this beforehand, there is a cost per student, but what we've found that if there isn't some skin in the game, students don't always participate at full capacity. So we've sort of played with that number in the past and have found a pretty good amount right there. It's not, excuse me, it's not meant to be punitive, but we have found better results actually, or kids not just signing up and then not showing up. It really does help with our success rate. So just want to explain that.
Then if we had a youth that could not afford that, do we have somewhere to refer
Means,
them?
yes, I think we could probably come up with something to try to
Okay.
get students a hardship. Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
wouldn't want that to be an undue barrier for sure.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve item 15, please?
So move.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bloom. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. Item 16 then is summer intervention. This is for our OSTs for anybody that hasn't made it yet. So it gives them another chance to pass the Ohio State tests.
Can I get a motion to approve item 16, please?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Lewis. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lehman. Any discussion?
Maybe just further explanation. Every high school course that's part of this, there is an end of course exam that students must pass. If they've taken the class, failed the test, this is another review and chance to retake that end of course exam.
All right. Roll call, please.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Thank you very much. And the last of this order is our summer learning program. This is our after-school program that Mr. Walker has run. It's all grant funded and with the collaboration with GLCAP downtown. So they've done some amazing things and actually have some money to spend on some really cool programming. So with your approval, we'll continue that into the summer.
Can I get a motion to approve item 17, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mrs. Bloom. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion?
So, I mean, do all these programs kind of run together or are they all separate?
They're mostly targeted for a certain group of kids, either by grade level or by either the state test or end of course exam. So we're identifying kids now that will be appropriately placed into these different programs. So even though there's 3 different high school programs, each one sort of represents a different need. That helps.
I would just like to say thank you to GLCAP for the continued
Huge.
partnership. This program is one that not only the staff and faculty rave about, but the kids talk about and how impactful it is on them, whether it's future careers or just being excited about being a good student. So thank you for that partnership.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Bloom? Yes. Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Nally?
Yes.
Mr. Price?
Yes, motion's approved. Moving on to report of the treasurer. Megan.
Good evening. As normal, just a short little report from me. Our payroll and benefits coordinator started last week with us. We are very excited. On Wednesday, Marina Johnson started as our payroll and benefits, and she's been sitting with Justin, the assistant treasurer, learning payroll, and she seems to be fitting in good with the group. According to Justin, a little too well. He feels teamed up on. So we're very hopeful this will be a good fit for us. She seems to be learning quickly, so we're really excited for her to be here, and she keeps showing up. So I'm happy. I had a little bit of a panic attack this morning. I came in and her door was shut, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's not coming back!" And then I remembered she went to Sandusky for training. So she came back this afternoon, so we were good. And then I have a couple items on the agenda tonight for approval. Item 18, we have the financial report. Just a couple things to really highlight in the revenue section. That real estate taxes, it looks like we have a decrease of $5 million. That is just a timing issue. For February of last year, we had gotten, I believe, another advance or our settlement at the end of February, whereas this year we have not gotten our final settlement from real estate taxes. It came in March. I think we're actually going to run a little bit better this year, but when we close out March, we'll see that in better detail. But I don't want you to think we lost $5 million. That's not the case. And then that would also set with that tangible personal property taxes as well. We're going to look at where we settle after this real estate last collection in March. And then really the only other major revenue that we've seen down in is income tax, but that just kind of that fluctuates year to year. And then in expenses, we are seeing an uptick in our electric costs, which I'm sure everyone at home has seen that as well. Utility prices have gone up for everybody, and it's just now our turn to start seeing that increase hit us. Overall, I'd say we're still doing pretty good. But like I said, that the biggest part is that real estate collection that makes it look like it's not as good of a financial report, but we're still doing okay.
Can I get a motion to approve item 18, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Okay, the next item, 19, is for our Medicaid audit. Rain Associates works really hard with us in HPC to do our Medicaid audit every year. So this is just to get that contract started. It looks the years were a couple years behind in those audits, so that's why there's 22, 23, 23, 24, and 24, 25. So,
All right. Can I get a motion to approve item 19, please?
so moved.
Motion by Mrs. Bloom. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lehman. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved.
Okay, and then item 20 is the Fair School Funding Plan, Inc. That Mr. Nally had brought to us in the legal or in the legislative update. So that is on the agenda for approval tonight to join that group that works on this Fair School Funding Plan that has been very advantageous to the district.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve item 20, please?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nally. Could I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved. Excuse me. Moving on to board member communications. Don.
Again, congratulations to Denise. Again, looking forward to as we move forward with the district this coming August, and just again, congratulations. A couple things. The OSBA attended their spring meeting. It predominantly was more awards and recognitions. There was one presentation by the CEO of OSBA, and one of the things that she emphasized was that we should really keep an eye on the legislative area as this year progresses. When things hit the kind of the lame duck session, there'll be a lot of items that are slid in and pushed through, and we just need to keep an eye. If we hear of any that need attention, I'll bring those to the board. And it may be that time where we have to do a little bit of advocacy and making contact with our legislators to express our feelings. Also, I had a nice opportunity last Thursday with Sally Green from OSBA. She's the current president. Mr. Detweiler and I had the opportunity. He contacted me and asked me if I could walk along with them for a tour here at Ross. She was just, you could just tell she was just unbelievably impressed. And some of the questions that she had kind of told me that some of the things that we're doing here at the high school, whether it's some of the class offerings, the way that the rooms are set up, she was just very impressed. And you kind of almost get that, that definitely that sense of pride, and, just kind of wonder if she's seeing some of those things around the state. So again, it just tells me what a great school district we have. The final thing I wanted to mention was had the opportunity to attend Legally Blonde musical the other night. It was just fun. The actors, you could tell, were enjoying themselves. They were creative and many very nice voices as they sang. And they definitely have skills that I can't come near. So that's all I had. Thank you.
Sarah?
Just again, Denise, congratulations. We look forward to working with you, and to all that you'll bring to the table here in August. Game on. Congratulations to all of the kiddos who were Stellar Student Award winners this evening, and to all of their families. Our kiddos are great in their own sense, but it takes a village, and it was really nice to see not only parents, but I know we had some aunties and uncles and grandparents and grandfriends, and I'm sure some neighbors and a whole array of people. So thank you to the great work that the parents and families are doing to create such an environment, to create such stellar students. Thank you to the Learning and Liberty Foundation just for all that they've done over the years to aid our students and recognize our students for all that they're doing. I think it's really neat to see the high school students here as well. Imagine being a fourth grader and a high school kiddo is giving you an award. or reading about you. That's got to feel really good for those kiddos. Just a congratulations to Mrs. Pemberton and Miss Smith for 38 and 37 years of service, respectively. That is nothing to sneeze at. When you, Mr. Detler, when you said the planning schedule, the master schedule, like I can envision that board in the
Yeah.
in the main office
Yep.
at the middle school, and I never knew how that worked, but thank goodness you guys all did.
It was her. She was gifted with that. Truly, she sees it in her head. She's really good.
Oh, she probably has recurring nightmares about that thing, and it's been long gone
Yep.
for years. So congratulations to them. Good luck to all of the spring sports teams. I think we are well underway with spring sports right now. Our middle school orchestra and band students had a rated competition this weekend at New London Middle School and High School. So it's always kind of neat to go to a different school district and see what their buildings look like. And it's a very nice school, nice facility. And our students all did well, 1s and 2s. And just, again, the music department here at in our school district is second to none. That took a lot of coordination and practice and hard work. So we really appreciate our instructors in our music department. It is the last 9 weeks of school.
Mhm.
Crept up on us really quickly. So students and parents, just make sure we're doing all we can to finish strong this school year. And that's it.
Alrighty.
Laura?
I mean, I don't have much to say. When I was driving here, I seen the kids were over at the track, and this is like the perfect weather for a good track meet.
Mm-hmm.
We all know, I'm sure we've all been to the bad ones and the good ones. But yeah, there's no snow or sleet. That's always a good day. Anyways, I can't wait to start getting out to some spring events here, and I don't know. Congratulations to the kids that were in here tonight. You didn't have to hear me put on a speech, because I would have for encouragement. But no, they should be proud of themselves, and proud that they have family and their teachers and principals and everybody to support them. And Denise, I have to say it again. I'm looking forward to working with you. I think Fremont's looking forward to seeing you in your full action of capacity, and I think it was a good decision. I'm positive it was a good decision. So, and I know you're excited too. You just got that drive, so everything's gonna be a-okay. And I did get a chance to go to that solar eclipse night. I know Sarah was there too, and it was neat. It was a good turnout. Kids, parents, teachers, all the volunteers. I mean, I kind of took my time to go around, and they had some good stuff going on. So yeah, thank you to everybody that put your time in for that. That stuff that takes a lot of time and preparation and getting all your booths and your papers ran. And there was a toss. What was that? A toss game that was going on in the gym where there was a sun, there was an earth, and there was a moon. And you could win different things for it if you got your rings around it. Anyways, that all takes prep work. I know. So yeah, thank you for everything. And it was fun. It was a neat night.
Well, congratulations, Denise. I'm looking forward to having you coming on for the more than what you are. And then congratulations to all the students and their families for helping them get to that level, and the teachers for nominating, and the principals, and Sue Brickner for being here to help pass that stuff out. Congratulations on the retirement, Mrs. Pemberton, Mrs. Ratliff, and Smith. And then all the donations. Thank you so much for all that. And for all the people that are willing to give their time or get the food. Oh, we lost it. This concessions and ticket booths and everything that they do. And that's it.
Congratulations, Denise. Again, we're excited. We're happy that you applied, and I think it'll be a seamless transition. You work well with John, so in order to just keep the ball rolling in the direction that we're going, I think this is a great thing for Fremont City Schools. So thank you. Congratulations to all of our stellar students tonight. All the hard work that they did to put in to be the person that they are and the student that they are. Thank you for the Learning and Liberty Foundation. Almost 40 years now that they've been doing this. Sue said 86, I believe. Almost 40 years of promoting students and achievement and teachers and everything else. So the work that they do, thank you very much. And I have to give a little shout out to Miss Rosemary Pemberton. Everybody's going to miss you at Otis, my wife included. You've been around for a lot of years. You've put a lot of work into those kitchens and feeding those kids all those years. So congratulations on that retirement. It's well needed. I know you're going to miss the kids and the staff. So thank you for all that you have done over the 38 years.
38 years, 38 and a half.
Okay. With that, I believe we are going to move into an executive session. Don, did you want to? Excuse me. Let's see. It'd be under item. Not sure where we're putting this at.
I guess probably under letter D.
Okay. You like to make that motion?
I'll make the motion that we go into executive session.
Okay. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lewis. Any discussion? Just so the public knows, after we come out of executive session, we will be adjourning immediately. There will be no business to follow the executive session.
Excuse me. Are there more glasses at the office?
There are some more glasses at the office.
Yeah.
Do you need some?
No,
Oh,
but I'm just thinking anybody that might be watching.
okay.
So
Yeah, we gave away quite a few at the solar night, but we have quite a few left. A few.
Okay.
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 You can certainly show up. We'd give away what we've got.
Go to the administration.
Yes, they come down to the district
Right.
office. Yes, sir.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Nally,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom. Yes. Ms. Lehman,
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes, motion's approved. We are in executive session.